welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and in this video I'm going to be showing you 5 new DIY cottage colors. We're going to be transforming some beautiful projects, so let's get started. I couldn't wait to get started on this quilt rack, and the first color I pulled was plaster. I knew right off the bat that veranda was going to be one of my favorites. However, I wanted to go a little bit more vintage and muted with this finish, so I decided to mix a little bit of veranda with some plaster. On my second coat, I decided to bring in the color Anchor, mix just a tiny bit of that with veranda and plaster, and it gave me an even more muted and slightly darker tone. I ordered some pinstriping blue painter's tape and used that to create a vintage feel for the vertical spindles. Next, I took the rest of my pink mix and added just a little bit more Anchor to get a darker tone. I did actually make a rookie mistake in adding the blue painter's tape too soon after applying my white paint, and as I was peeling back the tape, I noticed that some of my white paint was peeling back with it. For my next project, I took these craft store wooden eggs, perfect for Easter, and enlisted my husband to paint with me for my birthday. We started with the colors Garden Sage and Honey, and then I decided to create a custom duck egg blue using azure and plaster. We don't have craft nights like this often, so I was really grateful to spend time together doing what I love. After adding a couple coats of the colors, I reached for layered chocolate, and this is in the clay-based line. I mixed just a touch of it with some water, and I use that to flick specks onto the eggs. It's a good idea to practice before you start splattering paint on the eggs because it's very easy to go too heavy-handed right off the bat. Once I got to this step, I realized how messy my clay egg carton got, so I decided to clean it up with 2 light coats of plaster. The DIY cottage color paints are a one-step paint, so it's always a good idea to mix them up before you start painting. And this is how the eggs turned out. I think my favorite color is the robin's egg blue. Next up is the vintage quilt rack, and I love how this came together. It definitely feels cottagey. It has that vintage feel to it with the pinstriping and the chippy paint. I would love to know, what is your favorite project from this video?